Okay. Okay, well, dual input did not work as anticipated, so that was a thing this morning. So here we are. We're gonna get started. We're not gonna get too crazy with it. I was hoping to do dual streaming today, but for some reason it didn't want to work. So I will try that again another time. So today we're gonna be doing streaming on the HDP. So this is totally new. This is a 1080p display, a little bit different than we've been doing in the past. So I've been streaming on the 4K exclusively up until this point, so chill out of love, welcome man. So gonna be a little different today. The same gameplay applies obviously, but the HDP looks totally different. So I actually improved my 4K camera by bringing it down. It's more focused on the play field, and I have a new 4K camera doing back glass and DMD work now. So everything should be cleaner than it was before. I had all kinds of shadowing and fog aspects with the old cam. It was just terrible, so I had to go. So anyway, we'll get started. I've already had a couple of beef sticks. I got my electrolytes ready to go. So we will get started. Good old flipper friends. So you can see here I have literally 4 games on this HDP other than my Pinball Net subscription. So not a whole lot of games on here, but we're gonna get started. I guess let's start with Rainbow Islands. Let me know if you can't hear anything or something sounds off and I can adjust. But the game's pretty quiet. So we'll crank it up. Obviously this interface is really huge on the HDP, which is kind of funny. But all right. Yeah, I thought that was going out for sure. I'm trying to hit that spinner a lot on the upper left. Oh, come on. Good morning, Dennis B. How's it going, man? Oh, look at that. I totally kicked that one the wrong way. It's not what you want to do. What's up? That's right. Good old Saturday. Almost a holiday week or holiday weekend coming up. You know, with all the time off coming for Thanksgiving, that's gonna be awesome. Just a lot of love. I know you're Canadian. You've already did Thanksgiving, so that's not so much of a thing for you anymore. But now it's our turkey day. I don't know. Do you guys even eat turkey for Thanksgiving? I don't know if that's necessary for you guys or not, but I'm just curious. Come on now, you ball, you would have to do that. Don't forget the 10,000 left spinner doesn't work. Yeah, I know. It says 100,000, and it's not even close to that, so. Skull Joe, what's up, man? Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah, we're going to play probably pretty poorly, but it's okay. These games are what they are. I'm kind of digging getting back into Killer Instinct. That's been kind of fun the last couple of days, or the last day or so. I loaded that up, started playing it a little bit because I had to kind of remember what I needed to do. All combos, that makes perfect sense for Killer Instinct, so totally get that. This game I wish I knew a little better than I do. It's just a bad game, so I don't really care for this one too much. But it looks great, I will say that. Beautiful game. And there are things about the HDP that I've found that I've actually like a little better than the 4K, which is pretty surprising. You won't see it right now, but the actual DMD panel, the panel for the DMD, I think is actually better on the HDP than it is on the 4K, which is a little weird. So it has a better depth of color, if you will. So I don't know. I just found that to be interesting. In Canada, they eat moose. That's not true, Desby. I'm not going to buy that for a minute. You celebrate both Canadian and American. Why not, right? Well, you were American anyway, right? So I think you said you were from Texas at one point or another. So you definitely might as well celebrate both. And why not have another good meal, right? That's awesome. Good meal with family and friends, hopefully. I don't know how much of your family went up to Canada with you, so maybe just your immediate family, but hey, whatever it is. Family is what you make it. I had a Friendsgiving at my work last week, or Tuesday, which was really cool. So we had all kinds of really good food, and we got some, we're pretty diverse office in Detroit, so we got some really cool food, which is really nice to see. So sure, you get your ham and your turkey and all that stuff, but there was actually some really good stuff, additional things too, like this pepper onion something rather. It was really good. And I don't know if you guys have ever had 7-Up cake before. That was interesting. I've had lemon cake 1,000 times. This is just, it's basically like a lemon cake, but it's lemon lime, and they call it a 7-Up cake, and I was like, what in the world? So it's pretty cool. John Fritz, welcome, man. How we doing? Good to have you here, man. So, yeah, if you didn't already know or didn't pick up on it, I am playing on the HDP. It's in the thumbnail, but it's a little different. So the interface is different. The D-pad is fantastic on this thing. I cannot wait for us to be able to have an option to get this on the 4K, if that ever is an option. It's really cool. Having that center plunge button right in the middle of the D-pad is a really cool feature. It helps a lot on, first of all, entering your initials. It's huge, but on some of the Williams tables, I think it would be particularly nice. Oh, that stupid spot always gets me. It's also my birthday week, so it's a win-win. That's funny. Morning, John. Mad Ben Han. I didn't even see Mad Ben Han. Welcome, everybody. Saturday Morning Pinball is back. It is to this week. I kind of want to do it. It's just one of those times that works really well for me, and I had a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, it's back. And this week, Atgames was so nice to be able to provide me with an HDP for review. So this is the 1080p HDP. And they even, I told them I was going to stream with it before I did my review. And they said, do you need the games for Flipper Friends? And I says, yes, I do. If they're not included in Pinball Net, which these are not, they gave me a license for these. So I was able to stream them this week. So that's really cool. I do have Pinball Net, which gives me access to 165 games, which is pretty awesome. It's 20 games more than what they give you on the 4KP. So that was kind of cool. Morning, folks. Hope you're doing well. How you doing, Billy Woods Mods? Good having you, man. This ball's going to bounce around for about 20 minutes. There we go. Oof. Hope you're doing well. Have a great day so far. Yeah, me too, man. I hope it's a good day. I got some work to do. Our furnace has been on the fritz, so we it was about 36 degrees overnight, so it was pretty cold outside, but our furnace hasn't been able to keep up. Apparently there's something with the wiring, and then come to find out, the guy came over yesterday, tried to fix it, thought it was a thermostat, so he rewired the thermostat so that would work in a temporary situation. Jeez, this Rainbow Island game, man, I tell you. So then he come by, supposedly fixed it. By 7 o'clock, it was acting up again, couldn't keep up, and so he came back out last night, 9:30 at night, on the way home from a dinner date with his wife, to fix my furnace with a zip tie. To get it by till Monday. So apparently the circuit board, it's so old and it's been rattling so much that the soldering for the circuit board has come loose. And so he zip tied everything together like MacGyver. If you're old enough to get that reference, I appreciate you. And so it's up and running, and it will work at least until the weekend, or at least until Monday, so they can get some parts for it, get it working the whole way. So that's been an adventure. So if I remember right, this game, don't I have to just keep hitting the spinner again and again and again? Isn't that what I do? I mean, I know I hit these to up the bonus here in the middle. That was a big thing, so I should be doing that. Let's start there. I gotta start with what I should be doing. I remember the double bonus is worth more than the actual game, basically. So let's see, spot targets. I don't know why I can't hit that center spot target. What the heck? I did hit it that time. Okay, so I'm already up to 1,000. So I got the 100,000, and now I just have to. Oh, seriously. That's how it's gonna go, apparently. Morning, Wingo. What is going on? Bet, Ben, Billy, Wingo. Got the whole crew. Skull Joe, man, your game on Getaway, man, I'm still blown away, dude. That was a fantastic game. Oh, I told you I went back and watched it, and golly, man, I hope to be able to do that again. I did my very best. I did a PR on Getaway on the same day, but I did it later, and I did it with VR. Had like 470 million, I think it was, something like that. I had 2 super jackpots in one of the multi-balls, and I was like, man, I can't imagine doing this all the time. It was so fun. It has that kind of that fishtails super jackpot kind of thing where you get the option to juggle a couple of balls at once and get some really big jackpots. It's super fun. So, absolutely, man. Hello, Bet. Fat fingers. Ben instead of fat? Yeah, that makes sense. If you're like me, sometimes you'll try to do a speech to text and it completely butchers your text too, so there's no good way to do it, seems it. So my question is, how does this look to you guys? I mean, this is 1080p, so I was playing on a 4K display before. This is the HDP. What do you think? Does it look okay? I think it looks great. I will say, if you only played this, you wouldn't even notice it, honestly, because it just looks beautiful. The color density is actually really, really good. Man, I still missed it. Oh, come on. That's how it's gonna go, man. That's how it's gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna flip the table though, Chilada Love. I promise you, man. That's something I pride myself on, is not going ballistic. I try. It doesn't always work, but it looks pretty good. I think so too, man. I mean, if you look close, I know I've done some comparisons of it, but man, there's certainly some jaggies when you look at it. But dude, I mean, this is essentially half the price of our 4KPs. So in that regard, I'm like, all right, let's switch this up. We'll go to a different game, just to have a little bit different look for a minute. I know I want to see how it performs with the Zen tables. I do too, man. I am super excited to see. So this here, you see how it's totally different? This is because it's got that Turtles interface. So if you look down through here, you can see this is a totally different look. But this thing actually has some stuff that the 4KP doesn't have, for example, so when I'm on Pinball Net, for example, this is really cool. You can actually filter, and you can filter the games that you downloaded. You couldn't do that on the 4KP. So now that the games that I downloaded are available, you can favorite your Pinball Net games. So that's really easy and cool. You can filter by publisher. So if you wanted to go like by particular pack or whatever, you could still do that. You could do this before when looking at packs for purchase and stuff, but you couldn't do it in Pinball Net. So that was kind of a cool thing. Anyway, so something of note. The more I go through it, the more I'm seeing things here and there that I'm like, oh, that's a really cool feature. So Turtles interface looks nice. Yeah, I think so too, Mad Ben. I'm digging it. The one thing I will say that I have a problem with is you'll notice here, we'll jump over to battle. So you look at battle here. This is battle, the normal battle, but here's the battle remake. You don't see any difference in the name. It just says battle, 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 battle deluxe, battle retro. They don't have any distinction here. So this really needs to say battle retro or something. And they haven't done that yet. So I assume that's going to come out in a new firmware. They do the same thing for black belt. Like you see it, but it doesn't tell you it's the retro version or nothing. So there's some little things like that that are a little bit off, but so. Sorry, I should have flew through that. You'd actually get to see it a little bit. Wish you had the options to change the interface's theme for a different look. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do that. It would be kind of nice to have a couple different extra themes. I know obviously we have tiled versus the fan, like the pinup popper type of look, but yeah, this DMD. First of all, look, I mean the color density on this thing is really awesome. It's bright, but it's not washed out. Whereas if you look at the 4KP one, if you look at them side by side, I actually showed some screenshots in my Discord. The 4KP one actually looks more washed out, which is pretty funny. So it's kind of interesting. Good old green eggs and ham. This game, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I want to love it because I love the theme and I love the fact that it narrates and everything. But it's a pretty brutal game. I'm going to turn this one up a little bit so you can hear it. Also, the speakers on the HDP are I think they're 2.5 inches versus 3 inch, so it's a little bit quieter, not much. And it has a very good depth of sound for not having the sound effects kit. I'm surprised at how well the sound is. Also, the plunger, it's very firm, and it's not just because it's new. I think they've done a different type of plunger because it has a very nice thud. You'll probably hear it on cam. So, a little bit different. Really tough shot to go to this start stage. And no matter how many times I've played this, I don't understand the rollovers. There's always 3 of them lit, and they like don't highlight when you go over them. So they just make a noise, and that's it. So a little strange. This ball locked up. We can do some multi-ball with this pretty good. Drop that one in there.
Ball 1 is locked. Egg combo.
Lots of egg combos in this game. Are you going to send the SF kit and the solenoids? No, I don't think so. I think those things are sold out right now, and they're really tough to get anyway. So I can't imagine they would do that. And I wouldn't want to install it necessarily anyway. If I were to have an HDP, I think I would definitely get the sound effects kit. It's just something I would do. But for the price point, I mean, $1,200 is a good price. Considering I spent basically $22 for mine before the tariff pricing and all that went up. I mean, I would have been ecstatic to get this. And the fact that this will play all the Zen tables already. So once they start releasing them, I mean, that's pretty cool. I am interested to know, though, Billy Woods, and it's a good point you bring up.
Would you like them
Oh,
here
there we go,
or
mode.
there? Hit left and right orbits.
It'll be interesting to see, try to do a death save, but
No move.
I just want to get one to tear apart. Of course you do. You can't help yourself. That's amazing. Boing. No, I do want to know whether or not these solenoids are separate from the sound effects kit. That was something I want to find out. Because I would be interested to see how that modularity works. I don't know. I'm not sure really.
Ball save is lit.
Oh, come on, ball.
Not move.
Good thing I got that ball saved for immediately. Oh, come on. Get up there. Hey, look at that. Death save. There you go. Is the HDP the old or the original one? No, this is the brand new. The HDP is the new 1080p version, which has the same chip as the 4KP. So this is, the internals on this thing are the exact same as the 4KP. So this will be able to play Zen tables. The old HDP didn't have the horsepower to be able to do that. So this one will be able to play Zen tables at 1080p, which on the 4KP we were only getting about 1260 anyway, 1440p at times with the Zen tables. So it's going to be, and we're going to gain the performance improvements on the HDP. So yeah, Vanook, that is, yeah, this is the new one as opposed to the old. So yeah, I had the HD as well with the, you know, with the 22 Gottlieb games and the whole bit. Yeah, that is not this. So this is quite a bit better. I think the displays are a lot better on this too. Something about the panel is just, the depth is so much better. See, look at you, death save the heck out of this game. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm death saving. Go ahead, chastise me. Come on, ball. Don't you dare. Black Friday deal. Legends Ultimate CE HD Holiday Special. $5.50 and free shipping. That's true. That's something that's happening. If you're wanting that big machine, what a deal, man. I tell you what. That's a dang good deal. And then the micro. If you're into pinball, but you don't know if you want to buy a $1,000 machine, you can get the, starting on the 24th, you can get the micro for $300. So, any of you that don't have the micro that want one, I bought mine for $250 used on Marketplace, and it had speaker problems and everything else. So, I've actually considered it for myself. I mean, $300 is a bargain. It's a great system. So, I've got to get this, once I can control this stupid ball. Come on now. So I have to hit this up here to do the would ya could ya, or would you. You have to do up this ramp, and then the guy here will grab it and throw it in the hole. I just can't seem to hit the shot. Man. Come on now. Now it goes in there, of course. It's tough to get in that shot, but, or in that little doghouse. It looks like a doghouse, I think, but his friend's house, I guess? I don't know. The smack sounds on this are insane. So there's one. There's the other. No! Alright, so now we have to do it again because I lost the ball when I needed to hit the house. Whoops. Oh, I thought maybe I could backhand that. Come on. Have they fixed the launch issues on the 4K tables? How do you mean launch issues? Define that a little bit. I had the original one, been out of the loop on these. Hey, welcome back, Vanook. If you're interested, they're coming back in a big way. A lot of things have improved, and they're already improving the firmware on this too to match the 4K and even a little bit better. I've seen some stuff. Sorting. They're doing some sorting stuff that was quality of life stuff that I brought up that I wanted to see them improve. I think that's actually happening now. So that's pretty cool. I'll hold this and I'll wait for this door to come back open. Come on. Sometimes you can do it right like that. That's what I want to do.
I do not like them with a mouse.
Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit of the story mode. Hopefully. Okay, so now I've completed that mode, I have to go back and start the next stage. Not like that. Luckily, I was able to complete the stage, but now I have to go back and hit the complete stage here to start another one. Launch issues on the 4KP. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about on those. Oh, you're talking about the lag? Yeah, the lag has been fixed. Yeah, that was a big update last year, last fall. They did a sweeping update, and it took them about 4 weeks. They started with the Addams Family, and then they went to Attack from Mars, and then they went to Jurassic Park, and they kind of went right through the tables over the course of 4 or 5 weeks, I think it was. It was in the fall last year, but the lag is pretty much gone. There is some lag that's been creeping up a little bit at times, but
Lock is lit.
it's certainly not. They're all playable. They're not any like when you played the Addams Family originally, it was terrible. You couldn't play that game. They just had clarity, performance issues. There was an issue with the speakers rattling the panels. So I've had problems with my exciters as well, particularly in the panel on every system I've had. So the HD they rattled, Gladiators was notorious for it. Completely destroyed my HD system. I had to take it apart and replace the exciters. Those have went to heck on my 4KP, and now I keep my exciters on the sides of the panel now, next to my flipper, next to my hand on the flipper, or on the side rails. So that's totally different on my HD now, or my 4K. So I have yet to take this one apart to look at that, but I'm certainly interested to see what that looks like. I just remember the community was a bit disappointed in the price and quality ratio. Yeah, I totally get that. And this is the first system that I have got from Atgames, the first pinball system that I've got from Atgames directly that had no issues out of the box. My HD, one of the flippers was disconnected the day I got it. I couldn't get it. One of the flippers wouldn't work, so I had to take off the control panel. It had just got loose in shipping, and so it was an easy fix. But, you know, the fact that it didn't work out of the box is disappointing. And then for the 4KP, same thing happened. I had one of the flippers kind of worked a little bit, and like the solenoid wasn't firing. Something like the solenoid worked on the right side but not the left, and so I took that apart. Come to find out there was a wire that was unplugged out of the board. I could see the wire hanging there, plugged it into the board, turned it off, turned it back on, and boom, solenoids worked, everything was good. It also took me about 10 minutes to realize that I didn't like the solenoids and turned them off. So, it is what it is. Alright, rotation. So I'm hitting that right there. I gotta try to be a little strategic on how this ball comes out of here, because it can go right down the middle, so that's what I was watching for. And this one I'm gonna backhand. Oh, come on! Sounds like the HDP is a good compromise. Upgraded chip running reduced graphics. Exactly. That's exactly what I think I'm going to get to, is that you're going to get the additional performance with more overhead that you wouldn't have got on the 4KP. Sadly, I don't think the chip was able to handle 4K is tough, right? So 4K 60 on Zen tables, it should be able to work, I would have thought, but I know the conversions from Pinball FX and stuff over to the was very difficult for Zen, so that could have just been the case. But you're right, it was too close in performance versus you don't want to give up frames per second on a pinball game, that's for darn sure. So you have to make compromise in other ways, and obviously that was where they took it out. So they took it out in resolution, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And they're like, you know what? And from what I understand, the 4KP is a very small part of the market for the pinball, probably due to cost, or people just don't need that amount of hardware. So a lot of people have kept their HD systems, and they're like, let's do it. We're going to go ahead, we're going to upgrade we'll use the same chip we used before, but we'll put in 1080p games and sell Zen that way. So it's a good idea. It's a good compromise, and I really cannot wait to see the Zen games in action on here to see what they look like. It'd be a good question. So what I'm doing right now is trying to complete this stage. The fact that you have to hit this to start a stage and to complete it is terrible. I don't like that. There we go. I actually hit the
I
shot.
would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere.
Doink! Okay, so what do I gotta do now? This is orbits, right? No. In the house. Oh yeah, that's up top. So I gotta go around, get back to this right flipper, and then up here. Now I gotta get up to the house. Oh, shoot. No, I have to go in here to get it to start. So that's the stuff. Like, it's blinking. Like, I feel like I'm in the mode, but apparently I'm not. So, doink. And then we gotta get this ball in the house. Tough game, man. There we go.
Would you like them in a house?
And the bummer part about these games is that they're linear, so they're never going to be the different. Like, if you can't get past the first 2 or 3 stages, you're stuck forever. You're not going to get to them. So, that kind of stinks. But they are cool. I mean, I like the... Oh, come on, man. Come on, here we go. Doing it again. Ah, luckily I had a ball save, but... You made that look so easy. I try, man. Are you talking about the death save? They're pretty easy, man. They're pretty easy. And they need to nerf it. I don't like that you can do it, but I think everybody does it, so it's kind of disappointing. I feel dirty when I do it, to be honest. I'm like, come on, we shouldn't be death saving, but whatever. Can't get that one, so karma, right? Oh well. I don't like the word karma either. It's not how that works. But so now I gotta start the mission again. So I don't even get to keep the mission. I have to go and I have to take this crazy hard shot again. Round and round we go. Come on. Doink. Shove that over there, and then, come on, get in that darn house. Tough games this week. I mean, these Dr. Seuss games in general are pretty hard, so... I mean, I wouldn't say they're hard, but you gotta deal with these physics, man, and they're tough in that regard. Totally different animal. Come on. Might wait for this one. I don't do it. It's bad juju. Thanks for the update. I sold my table when I moved with the intent to purchase. I did keep my arcade panel for vertical shoot-em-ups. That's smart. That's something I did not do. When I sold my HD, I sold the control panel with it, and I wish I had kept it. So, Vanook, you are smarter than I. I should have kept mine, but I didn't do it.
All 2 is locked.
Ugh.
Do not move.
Goodness gracious, man. This game. Tough game.
Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse?
Hit flashing spot targets.
Hit flashing spot targets. Oh, at least it's not like Cat in the Hat when it says it. It sounds so terrible when it says that. Hit flashing spot targets. It's really bad. Some of the voice work on these is not the best. And not Dr. Seuss in general. I think voice work on Dr. Seuss in general is really good. But that particular one, Cat in the Hat, nope, not my jam. Come on now, get up there. There we go. He's gonna take it, throw it in the hole, and he'll put it up top for me, which is the good thing here. That's one. So yeah, that's the bummer with these games, is that they're so linear that, like, if I'm not very good at this, so here we are, we've spent 20 minutes doing the same 2 modes, right? Okay, put it back up there. Doop. The only thing I'm waiting for Vanook at this point is just to see how good the Zen games look on it. That's the one thing that I would be hesitant on, because we haven't seen those yet. But I think they're going to be great, to be honest. I don't know how they couldn't be. I mean, they are what they are. I think just with the... Come on. Get up there. Really? There we go. That's a tight fit, man, between those two posts. Like, luckily it's safe. I mean, you're on an upper playfield, but... Alright, so now that I've done that, I have to take this, I have to throw it back in here, start the next...
Would you eat them
In a box! What the fox?
Pick the center spinner.
So, here we go. Don't you freaking dare. Golly, man. Doink. And of course I don't have a ball save now, so I gotta be a little careful. I'm trying to throw this into the house button. That's what I was afraid of. Anything that gets up in here in this little half play field can be real dangerous. Was saying that when I played yesterday, I got through 5 or so modes and my score wasn't all that high. Really? For green eggs and ham? Ugh. Game's tough, man. I mean, I say this is tough, but then we go play Killer Instinct. I mean, none of the games are easy this week, so... Do you like green eggs and ham? So we'll wait for them to talk. Now this is going to light up so we can actually take that shot.
Would you like them here or there?
You guys hear the audio okay on the game itself? Hopefully.
Nice shot. Hit the right flashing hole.
Okay, so that was the first mission. That one's super easy. Orbits, you could hit orbits all day long on this game. And even those are dangerous. Come on. Doink. I love that on the Dr. Seuss tables, the ball is a color. Like, the fact that it's actually green is super cool. I love that. The Last Ice Age. Oh, I love that table. All of these new tables, my go-to almost on the daily was Last Ice Age from the Natural History. That's a great game, man. Great game. I totally understand that. My favorite in the original Natural History pack was Exoplanets, and I know that's a controversial choice, but I loved that game. I love that game to this day. My HD got lots of play on that. And it was the first game that I had a really good score on. I was 13th all-time for a long time on that game. Jeez. That ball did not look like it was going to do that. It was a little quiet, but you can hear it. Okay, good. Thank you for that.
Nice shot.
Come on, ball.
Hit the ball to the house.
It's dangerous to take shots across your flippers. So I don't know if you guys, when you guys think of this, when you take a shot across a flipper, so if anytime you take a shot on the right side of the playfield from the left, that's called a crossing shot. And what happens is, to do that, you have to open up a gap underneath the flipper. So if you have anything close to it, you're immediately in danger of losing the ball underneath the flipper that you just flipped. So what, if you want to do any chance you get, is to backhand things. So basically, the side that the ball is on, you want to try to keep your shots on the side of where the ball is on the flipper. So in this case, I'm going straight up and it's safe. No matter what happens, that ball cannot get underneath that flipper. In this case, there's no way to do that, but you could do that, but tell you what, I give you a whole speech and then I do exactly what I didn't want to do. Ridiculous. So we're going to catch this ball. Now I have to hit these stupid targets again. Can't give me anything on this one. Jeez. Get back up there. And I've only got 15.8 million. Like, it's ridiculous.
The ball to the house.
Too dangerous to do that then. I'm going to wait for the door to come open again. Now I'm stuck with a crossing shot. It's tougher to do. Golly. I don't know why they would do this on a kid's game, man. Like... I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. It's a great game.
Would you like them in a house?
Not my favorite.
Like them with a mouse?
Hit flashing spot targets.
Seriously?
Do not move.
Get up there. Hopefully you can hear it better now, Billy.
Nice shot. Hit the ball to the house.
Come on. And then that nudge didn't even basically do anything. You're making me upset. So, a lot of times with the Magic Pixel tables, you'll see me do a side nudge to kick the ball from one side to the other flipper to jump it across. And that time it just died. Like, I didn't get any push at all. Like, it's just inconsistent, man. So now I have to hit this shot again to start the stage. Or we'll have to death save it first. Can't even do that.
Move.
Doink.
Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse?
Hit flashing spot targets. Nice shot.
Jeez. That time it worked. It's not always consistent, which is a little peculiar, I would say.
Nice shot.
Green eggs and ham, my nemesis. Got that one back. And this one's gonna go down anyway. See, that was a perfect example. When I hit this with the left flipper, hit this post, went right under to my flipper. So, it's ridiculous. Alright, so we'll take a break from this one. We'll go over to Killer Instinct. Because this game's kicking my butt. I can't get through 2 modes. Well, I got through 2 modes once, but... And then I also have Turtles on here, but we won't play that just yet. Are the advanced techniques easier to pull off on the digital when it cooperates with the physical hardware? Digital digipasses are substantially easier. You would play it totally different on a real pinball machine. A lot of times the transfer from one side to the other is a lot easier on a real pinball machine because of the momentum of the ball. A lot of times you can just hold up the one flipper and it'll roll right off and right over to the other side. That's an option. You can do a post pass, which you can do post passes on here for sure, but so yeah, it's a little bit different. The premise is the same, but to try to forward nudge a physical pinball machine to get a ball to jump from side to side, it's not happening. So now this game looks fantastic, I gotta say. Like if you like Killer Instinct at all, I mean, this game looks awesome. Orchid, Saber Wolf, Combo, Jago, you got Spinal, Fulgore, and Fulgore again right here. I mean, originally they had Idol, who is like a villain, I think in 2, and I think they removed him. So it looks so much better now than it did. I love Orchid here. She looks awesome. So, and I don't really have any affinity with Kim Woo at all. So she was in the second game apparently. So this game's tough, but all combos. If you can get in a rhythm, it's super fun. And you gotta love the voice acting on this one. Combo. Combo breaker. The biggest complaint about this game has been the additional slingshots. So you have slingshots here, here, and here, and here. So you have 4 slingshots instead of 2. And that's problematic to a lot of people. This is a repeatable shot if you can keep it going. And you can find if you can find a couple of really good combos that work for you and just keep doing them, you're gonna be good. Ugh. But once you lose a combo, it's like you lose. So I'm still on a king combo. If I can keep it going here, I gotta hurry, or I'm gonna lose that entire combo. Got lucky on that one. Nope. Nope. Gotta hurry. I'm gonna lose my combo. Yeah, it's already gone. Such a bummer. So I was already up to king combo before that combo broke. You'll see me nudging a lot more on this table because just the way the configuration of the table is, it wants to throw the ball under the flippers a lot. So I will nudge this off of that rail to hit the slingshot specifically, just to be able to keep the ball in play. See, that one I have to nudge to get it off there because it'll go right underneath the flipper. There's those upper flippers. Good display of those. They're tough, man. Come on. See, this whole time I haven't been doing a combo, so I haven't really made a lot of progress. If you're not doing combos, you're not getting any progress. It sucks. Yeah, see, there you go. The famous line. Can't hit a shot, man. I have a kickback, luckily. So the pit lock multi-ball is okay. It's not a ton of points, but it's basically hit these 3 pit drop targets and then shoot a ball in there. So it is one game plan. It's one option, but come on, fighting it off. Missed it. And then the time it takes for this ball to get under control is what's going to kill me for my combo. See there, my combo failed again. straight down the middle. Surprised you're not in Vegas this weekend for F1. I would love to be, but when I was last time, I couldn't even see the track. I was going to leave that Thursday, right before the race. I would have loved to have been there. It's so expensive. It's cheaper than some other places. I know we talked about that. I would love to go to the Canadian Grand Prix. My buddy Matt and I, we talked about that the other day. Like, if he likes F1 too, and it's like, apparently it's cheaper to go to Austin than it is to go to Canada for their F1 race. So, which is, Canada's a lot closer, obviously, but so. So if you can get into this, whoops, see if I can go medium punch to quick punch, that route actually works pretty well for me. If I can get the rhythm down, but it's tough to get. So there's one. It's that ramp to this ramp. If I can do these two things back to back with regularity, this here is a really good combo. Yeah, see, I missed it. I got the inside one instead of the outside, and it'll probably break the combo. Yeah, too late. Missed one shot. So disappointing. That one I had to nudge because I was going to lose the ball. Oh. It was in Montreal a few weeks back. It was pretty cool. Cirque de Villeneuve. Yeah, awesome track too. That last corner, the Champions turn or whatever, Champions corner. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Golly, man. Cannot get a good. I mean, 25 million is not great on this. If I hit one more pit letter, I can maybe get... Okay, well there's that. That didn't work out. Jeez. Not good. Choose your fighter. Oh, I definitely want Jago. There we go. Yeah, people like combos. This might be a great game for them. Like repeatable shots again and again and again and again. It's going to be really fun for them. But for me, like this game is painful. Painful. I'm going to go for pit multi-ball this time, just for something a little different. So I gotta hit all three of those pit letters. That's straight down the middle. Jeez. Well, I guess I'm Kim Woo this time, darn it. Doesn't matter, I guess, who you pick, but... See, it doesn't matter where you find your combos, as long as you keep them going. So... And it's gonna fall out if I don't hurry. Yep, too late. I hit it, but it was too late. Jeez. Ah, rolled right off the flipper. Missed the P. I'm trying to hit this P right here. Straight down the middle. Like, seriously. Yeah, this game's notorious for this, so it's a tough one. My cat sleeping in the background. I cannot believe she's wanted to stay in here for this. Like, I made a little perch next to the window here, and she loves it, man. She will not leave. I put a little nice little soft little towel there, and she's all about it. I thought for sure once I started playing, she'd be like, "Get me out of here." Nope. Pretty funny. Still missed it. Probably about half the flipper, I guess. Doink! Jeez. I'm doing terrible, guys. I am sorry. I am not playing well. Yeah, we already played for an hour? Holy cow. That's insane. I don't feel like we played that long at all. I still haven't scored a decent score on anything. Not a single one. Had to get my ball save again. Very important. I do need to be better about getting my ball save. It's something I have not been actively thinking about, so I'm gonna lose my combo now. See, one missed shot, man. Ooh, I got lucky. Come on, hurry up. Nope. There, I got my ball saved back. Gotta keep that going. Not the shot, darn it! I was one away. See, if you hit this quick kick instead of the medium punch, like, it goes into the bumpers and it almost automatically breaks your combo. That's a bummer, man. Your cat is waiting for a birdie to show up. Right! I got the window shut so she can't see anything. And if I open it up, you wouldn't be able to see me worth a darn. Papa Glock, welcome to the stream, man. A little late to the stream, brother. Wish you the best of luck for this. Man, me too. I would love to have some better games here, but not really showing you much. Oh well, it's just how it's gonna be. Just getting revved up, right? This game's tough, though. I mean, I don't care who you are. It's tough to get into rhythm with all these different slingshots and things that want to hurt you. That was a perfect example. Like, it just didn't want to behave. There, got my ball save back just in time. I should have beaten this guy by now, haven't I? I feel like I would have gotten to... He's only half down on damage. What's going on? Oof. That was close. No ball save. Okay, there's my ball save again. Ah, so no mercy. Now I've beaten Jago. This is what you want to do to go into the multi-ball. Your stream last night was an example of elite gameplay. Awesome, man. I'm hinting a sense of sarcasm there. Did you just see that ball? That was weird. That thing jumped all over the place. I need to re-look at that on camera. That was insane. Oh, luckily I had a ball save. There, had to have the ball save. Oh. Gotta have that ball save all the time. So important. No! Get off of there. Darn it, not both of them. I wanted one of them to settle down, not both of them on the same flipper. There we go. This is what I want. Okay. Then if I could keep taking this shot. Okay. Settle down, ball. Give me that right here. No, missed it. Ah, now I gotta get rid of this one. So you gotta juggle for a minute. That one's a problem, so that one's gonna come around. Okay, nope, 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 darn it. Luckily I had a ball save. So now we're getting some scoring. Ah, see? Luckily I had a ball save again. Seriously, ball? That's a kickback, right? Thank you. Took a while. Okay. Settle down, ball. Give me a break. That was actually helpful. Come on, settle on my right flipper. I tried to nudge it over. It's not gonna work. Get over there. Come on. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Oh, I missed it. It was in the capture hole. I think that's it. Man, that finally finished it. Yeah, not bad. Oof. Okay. So now I have to start it all over. Just keep fighting. Of course, that's how it goes. Ah. Yep, I taught Mad Ben a few things. I bet you did, Dennis B. I totally agree with you. Locally, someone is selling the original Legends Pinball Sam's Club bundle, new sealed for $600. Worth it or wait? For the original HD, I wouldn't do it, man. Not for $600. You can get those for about $400 nowadays. I wouldn't do it. It doesn't have the hardware. I mean, it doesn't have the software or the horsepower, if you will, to be able to do the Zen games. I would just wait and get the HDP. In fact, Black Friday deal right now, or should be right now, I would think. Black Friday, Sam's Club, you can get the HDP for $1,000. So that's the way to go. Find another $400. I know that's not cheap. Another $400 though, you can get the HDP, and then you could have Zen tables. So that's what I would recommend. I would not buy an HD for $600. No way. It's really old hardware at this point. I think that's what, 4 years old now. So yeah, I just wouldn't do it. If you can get it cheap, used on Marketplace or something, sure, but for $600, no way. I wouldn't do it. You guys in the chat, let him know what you guys think about that deal. I wouldn't do it, but... Come on now. Come on now. Don't you dare. I need a ball save. Hunting a ball save. There it is. So you can get that. See how that ball rolled up and I got that ball save? Use that to your advantage whenever you get the chance. Because you can save yourself quite a few times getting an extra ball save here or there. Whoops, that was the inside lane. Come on, Noel, settle down. Can't seem to find anything online about the new updated HDP table. The only place you're going to find it is on Sam's Club. And it's not even on their website. So definitely check Sam's Club for it. Dennis B did teach me a few things on KI. I really had no idea how to play it. There you go. The premise of Killer Instinct is not that hard, Mad Ben. It's just you have to execute, and you miss, and it punishes you. It's a great game to punish you. So I'm playing pretty well right now, so I'm pretty happy with what I got going here. Whoops. Now I'm out of ball save again, so I gotta be careful. So, Mad Ben, if you're watching, there's a spot here when this ball comes down this orbit. A lot of times I'll nudge it to get it to go over to this slingshot, and if it comes down this lane here, it wants to go right down in between this flipper and the post. So I almost always nudge it. I almost left nudge it here so that it hits this slingshot. So you have to force it to get it to where you want to go. Yeah, don't bother with the HD at this point. Yeah, that's what I thought. That would be worth paying full price for PS4. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. Yes, the TMNT Sam's Club model is $1,200, the $11.99. That's going to be $1,000 for Black Friday. So yes, it's $1,200 right now, but it's going to be $1,000 for Black Friday. So keep your eyes peeled. Combo breaker. Let's get that ball save back. Impose your will. Boy, as soon as I got my ball save, I... Settle down, ball. See how I nudged that into the slingshot? That's what you kind of want to do to save yourself. And then this one, same way. I nudged it just enough. And if you get it like that, where it's a little weaker, you can get it and just kind of tip it over to the other side. But it's all judgment. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You're better than I am. Think. Take that pit lock while I have it. See how long I've been playing this game? Like, it's a difficult game to score on. Like, it's a grind. I should have been a ball save, but it was still blinking, so I got the reward, which is like 3 million, instead of getting the ball save, which is way more important. Get back reward. Come on, ball. Do not. Okay. Ball save. There we go. Much better. And I know there's more complex stuff you can do. Like, you can upgrade your punches and kicks on this too, depending on how many times you hit them. There's stuff like that that would enhance the gameplay a little bit and make it easier. More scoring as well. But honestly, just staying alive in this game is about as important as you can do. It's so just to stay safe. Ah. Come on, ball. I love that. Whoops. Missed shot. Come on, ball. I need that ball save. There we go. Ball save is so important. I don't know how many times I've watched Mad Ben or Tomato Grass or Dennis B or any of those guys. When they get their most precious commodity is having a ball save or a kickback. All the time. And I'm not very good about that. I'm going for modes. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. Like, I do not think about that enough, quite frankly. There we go. No mercy. Number 2. Okay, let's see what the second ball does. Come on. There it goes. There's ball 1. Mama, oh, Callie. Good morning. I know. You finally woke up. Ah, oh, dang it. No! Oh, I had a kickback. I got... Oh, that was awesome. No! Trying to get this situation again where I have a ball on one flipper and another on the other. So that's what you want to get so that you can protect yourself. Whoops, I just jettisoned that ball into the stratosphere. Okay, this is what I want. Ah, I missed the shot. No, darn it. Golly. One bad bounce, man. That's all it takes. One bad bounce. Okay. So now we're back on to battle 3. Whoops, missed it. Get down. Get down. Barely. Barely. So this ball 3 has been amazing. This is why you don't reset, folks. You only need one ball for greatness. I say it all the time. You only need one ball for greatness. Perfect example. This game was going south in a hurry, and I kept playing it anyway. And there it goes. Ah, man, that was a good game, too. I'm setting up a Tank Stick VR tonight with PS5. Oh, man, that's going to be fantastic. Got the adapter for it, setting up with a vertical monitor. Mad Ben, you're going to have a blast, dude. I'll be playing Street Fighter 6 and Tekken on it as well. Hopefully not much input lag with the Brooks adapter. You shouldn't have any lag with that Brooks adapter. It's pretty tight. Buffy, New York, welcome to the stream, man. Hi all, this is so funny. This stream started after I watched another video but wasn't paying attention and just noticed how it was live. That's awesome, man. The algorithm threw you into my world. That's hilarious. Retro jinxed himself, yeah. Mad Ben, you aren't lying. So how's that for a score? I'll take that score any day. That's probably my personal best. That's funny. So we'll jump out of Killer Instinct, go back to Rainbow Islands for a little bit. Score has been successfully submitted to Atgames leaderboards. What that tells me, that's the best score that I've ever had. That's a personal best on Killer Instinct is what that's telling me. So that's cool to see. Didn't know I'd do that, but hey, sometimes you never know, man. You never know. So I'm going to jump on real quick and just see if the Fill Pal is actually working anymore. That would be awesome. No, it is not working. So I don't know what's going on with that. Fill Pal is like a scoring thing that we look at for Flipper Friends a lot of times. But that's not working either. So Rainbow Islands we'll jump back to. 1 hour, 20 minutes in. This is amazing, man. I can't believe I played that long already. I'm enjoying these games.
Rainbow Island.
And again, this is the 1080p HDP. So if you came here thinking this is the 4KP, it is not. So yeah, looks great. Like I said, if you really look at it really tight, you're gonna see jaggies and stuff here and there. I mean, anytime you take a 1080p image and you blow it up to a 32-inch display like this, you're making a compromise. You have to. But is this on your 4K? Or this is the TMNT. This is the HDP. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. This is the thanks, Dennis B, man. Yeah, that was a good score. I was pretty happy about that. This is the 1080p. So I am using a 4K camera, which is right here. I'm pointing at right there. That's a 4K camera. And I've actually, the canvas that you're seeing here, the entire screen of all the stuff that I'm projecting and streaming is 1080p. So I'm taking a 1080p image, looking at it with a 4K camera, translating it to a third of my 1080p canvas. So try to think of it that way. You're getting probably a 7, probably a, you know, something. It's not 1080p obviously, because you're not seeing it full screen on what you're actually seeing streaming. It's about half that. It's about a third of the display of number of pixels. So it is what it is. You like the wheel scroll graphic? Yeah, dude, it's really cool. So I shouldn't say, dude. I don't know if you're. I don't know. So I shouldn't say that. But yeah, it's really cool. The that interface is exclusive to the HDP right now, but I think it's gonna. They're coming out with a 4K version of the TMNT version skin as well. So they will be having a 4KP with a turtle skin. So that's pretty cool to know. So it's not restricted just to the HDP, it just is right now. They're gonna have a 4KP version of it at some point. So if you're dead set on wanting the dead set on wanting a TMNT skin, you can either get it for the HDP or wait a little bit and you'll see it on there. Kick that ball out. Now this one I could stand to have a good game on. I don't even know what's a good score on this one. I know it's in the millions. If any of you guys know in the chat what's the top score for Rainbow Islands right now, let me know. Time flies when you're having fun, brother. Yeah, I have a lot of fun playing pinball. And anytime I can play and have you guys around to chat with me, it's awesome. Carefully. What? Did you just see that? Oh, that's a bug. Did you see that? That ball just went right through here, and it's actually stuck right here. You can see the shadow of it in here. See the ball? It's actually behind there. Luckily, on here I have a reset ball option on these Taito games, which will fix that. So, there we go. Cool. I got lucky on that one. You know what I just noticed though? And I don't know. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm confused now. Have you guys played Darius, right? Is this right here? Is this from Darius? Or is that from Rainbow Islands? This looks like something from Darius. And now I'm like, I want to turn on my 4KP just to see if that's actually... you want 1.1 to 1.2 million for a top score on... Okay, that's for Rainbow Islands right now. Thanks, Dennis. Man, oh man. Okay, that's going to be tough to do. I mean, I think I've had... I mean, not really. I think I've had... I know I've had that before, but... Probably not on here. No, this is my... I've only had about 500,000 right now so far on here before. Oh! Easy. Easy, killer. I'll come back to you. Be patient. You guys probably can't... No, you can't see the 4KP at all on the screen, but... probably later tonight, I'm going to do a Ask Me Anything for the HDP also. So that'll be something that I'm going to be interested in. But, yeah, welcome, Tomato Grass. How you doing, man? Yeah, I think we're all interested in how the Zen tables are going to look. That's the big one, man. The sooner they come out, the better. And then it's just a matter of, you know, I think they're going to perform better, right? I think they'll have to perform better. Because of the they'll have more headroom as far as processing power. Oh my god, that image is definitely not from Rainbow. That's what I thought. I think it's from Darius. I'm looking at Darius right now. I'm switching over to it. It totally is. It's from Darius. I'm so right. Look at this. Okay, take it. Look at this image right here. See that up there on Rainbow Island? That's from Darius. Check this out. You guys are gonna flip. This is so cool. Check this out. So look at this. This is Darius. Come on, where's Darius? Oh, darn it, it's not on here. No, it should be. It should be on here. Right? Oh, no, it's a Taito game. Oh, but I would have to get it. Darn it. I don't have it to show. Here, I'm going to steal the camera for a second. Check this out. See if I can show you this. So this is... Here, we'll go back to... So there it is on... See that on Rainbow Islands? Okay, now watch this. Look at... That's Darius, folks. Whoops, I went into the screensaver now. Come on, come back. So there it is on Darius. See that on Darius? There's Arkanoid on the right side too. What? Oh my gosh, you're right. Right there it is. Yeah, you're totally right. Arkanoid's there too. That's hilarious. Oh. So is Rainbow Island supposed to be like a mishmash of Taito hits? Or like what's up with that? I had not noticed that. Not even the same art style. I'd never played the original Rainbow Islands game. Does it have all the Taito games in it? I don't think so. Rainbow Islands is supposed to be Bubble Bobble 2. So that's what it is. So I don't know what... That's hilarious. I've never...
Rainbow Island.
I was like, wait a minute. That seems out of place. But you're right. I mean, there's Arkanoid too. So, yeah, it's... I feel like maybe they... I don't know. I'm going to have to look up... But that is so Darius, man. That's hilarious. I love Darius. That's a great game. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. A little aggressive with the flips there, boy. So yes, if I remember right, I have to get these centered targets to get my score up. So you need to maximize this score every single time. So you have to get this score all the way up to 100,000, and then you want it to double. So you got to get your double score, which I believe you had to go up here to get. And then so you max out, you get 200,000 every single ball. So it's tough to get good scoring on this because you have to maximize that score every single time, and then find points elsewhere because you can't maximize anymore. So I'm up to 30,000. I gotta try to remember how I double the score. Still at 30,000. Basically, you're hunting coins. See there, I got one. Don't you dare. Whew, that was close. The ball will roll up and right out if you let it. And you want to get your specials whenever you get a chance too. So, like I got 2 red specials available right now. Missed it. And it's not 100,000, unfortunately. It's only like 10,000. Ah. There we go. Nope, still missed it. There we go. Okay, so now I got my double score. So what that means is I've maximized, so I got 180,000 of the 200,000 possible for this. That's really important. Now I have maximized it. So now I have to go hunting for points elsewhere. Oh, come on, man. Crazy. Almost lost that ball. Yeah, it does make me wonder now, Dennis B. I'm going to have to go back and look at some Rainbow Islands lore to find out why Darius and Arkanoid are on the screen. Or if that's just something they added just to fill out the screen. That's hilarious. I'll have to clip that for a short. It's kind of funny. Come on. I cannot believe my cat is just sleeping away. She's just totally chill. You ever known a toddler to like sleep in a bowling alley? It's kind of the equivalent. My cat's sleeping while I'm playing pinball. That's hilarious. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so now I have double score, but I just need to hunt some coins. Missed one there. No, don't you dare. There we go. Got a couple more. No, don't. See, I only got 100,000 points for that because it was at 50,000 and it is double score. So losing that ball is actually more devastating than you think. Rainbow Island is one of the islands as in Darius Island? What? Oh, Madman, you're blowing my mind, man. Oh, wait. So... Oh, okay. I'm looking on the back glass now. So I'm looking on the back glass. There's Arkanoid again. That must be one of the Rainbow Islands. So you're saying Darius is probably one of these islands? That says Insect Island. Sorry if my volume is really goofy right now. Yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting. So that's news. So I have to double my score just to be competitive, is what we're finding out. And it's only Saturday. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Every time I talk about scoring, I lose the ball. So I guess what's interesting is, you know how we've all had micro switch issues with our 4KPs? This has two options for that, because you have the micro switch down at the bottom, right, in the front, and then this D-pad has that start button as well. So as long as you have that button working, you wouldn't need a micro switch. So that's kind of a cool thought, long term, from a maintenance perspective, that you would have another option for that. My buddy Matt locally, he lost his micro switch. It wasn't working, so I took him one of mine, and it still wasn't working. So his circuit board's probably out. He did a help desk ticket, so I'll be curious to see how long it takes to get him back up and running. And I know he wanted to come over and check out the HDP too, so I might have him over sometime to check it out. And then there's Zaldor, which I played with at Sparks a few weeks ago. I talked about him on my pinball post. He wanted to see the... Man, I should have nudged the other way. He hasn't seen the HDP. He doesn't even have a Atgames device, so he might be one to definitely come over and check it out as well. There are islands and each themed after Taito games like Arkanoid as well. Ah, be darned. I had no idea. So I guess that is not so interesting then. I was like, wait a minute. They do some AI artwork? Nope. This was before they did AI artwork, so they actually crafted these games back in the day, so... Come on, ball, don't do that. Okay. I know, the sound effects are insane on this thing. Whoop. Meow. I better not do that, my cat's gonna get mad at me. I talk to my cats, I can do the little trill, and they'll come running. It's pretty funny. Wiki hooked you up, huh? Oof. Come on, ball. Rainbow Island is its own island, same as Bubble Bobble Island. Wiki gave me this info. Not to pile on Atgames, but it's funny to me. Instead of using better quality micro switch, they just add a whole nother button. That's not... that's not exactly why they did it. Micro switches fail, we know that, but... Dang, I missed the first 1.5 hours of the show. Retro, am I going to do the Tomato Grass tournament? Oh, the Red Knights versus Blue Knights? I'm not sure, man. These stairs are broken, so let's add an elevator. Oh, Dennis B. Oh, man. You guys crack me up. It used to be Leon that cracked me up did all the jokes. Now it's you, Dennis B. I love it. I wish that was 100,000 points. That would make this game a lot better. Max out that spinner. It's too bad, because I love me a good spinner. You guys know this from my RTX Buyers guide. If it has a good spinner, I'll tell you. Hey, look at that save. That was pretty. Do. Come on. It's hard to stay focused on this game because there's like, that's only 200,000 points, but hopefully the new start button and D-pad will last. Yeah. Are the built-in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tables good? First of all, there's only one Ninja Turtle table, and yes, it's awesome, Vanook. In fact, I'll show it to you right now because I'm sick of playing Rainbow Island, so I'll play some Turtles and I'll come back to it. But here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. First of all, let's look at this interface. I'll show you that a little bit. So here's the interface, and then here's like your store. And then you could also do, so it has an attract mode, which is pretty cool. In fact, let's do this. We'll let that go for 60 seconds. So yeah, the interface is pretty wild. It's just a reskin of the 4KP's version, or like a pinup popper, but it is kind of cool. It's kind of graffiti, kind of like a grunge graffiti-esque type of thing. They've got, you know, the wood panel here, and it's got all scribbled on with like markers or paint or whatever. And then it's got kind of these squiggles and stuff. It's very 84. It's very 84, 87 kind of look to it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll let this go for another 30 seconds or so, and you'll get to see the screensaver. It's a screensaver, but it's called an attract mode. Meanwhile, my Attack from Mars in the background has been doing its background or its attract mode for like the last 20 minutes, which looks awesome, I gotta say. Chaotic BPR did the attract mode for it, and it looks awesome.
Ninja Reflexes start here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pinball. Step into the sewer, face the Foot Clan, and master every shot. Cowabunga! Heroes in a half shell. Play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pinball today.
That's it. Pretty cool. That's all it is. But yeah, that just continues to play, and you could change it, but that's one standard. One thing that is kind of interesting is that, so I'll go to settings here. I'm going to go to the UI. You switch this back to tiled, so then it looks looks just like the old HD versions. But look at this. Look at the panels and everything. Everything looks really cool. It's all got stylized. It's a whole theme in and of itself. Kind of cool. There's your HDP net. So these are all the games that are available. There's 165 of them on here, as opposed to only 145 on the 4KP. And then you have favorites, which I don't really have any on here. Here's the sale. Now these sale prices, by the way, these are not accurate for the pre-Black Friday sale. This is actually week 1 deal sales, because this is I just opened this week. So that's why you're seeing the week 1 deals. They're very similar, quite honestly, but it's kind of the same thing. So, but yeah. And then Baby Shark, of course, is not for sale, and neither is Ninja Turtles. Okay, so let's go to Ninja Turtles real quick. Again, look at that. I mean, the theming is really cool, I gotta say. Cowabunga. Alright, so I dig this game a lot. You're gonna love it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nickelodeon, not Nintendo, which I've screwed up multiple times saying. I don't know why.
All right, team. Game face is on. And maybe
The voice you hear is Leonardo, the actual actor from the 1984 series. Missed the skill shot. Darn it. This is an awesome game, Vanook. It's awesome. I love this game so much. And this is one, you know, my wife is not a big fan of pinball. She heard me playing this the other night, and she's like, I want to play. So to me, that's talk about a ringing endorsement. My wife wanting to play pinball is very, very rare. So.
Jewelry heist. Hit the center move 3 times.
But the game looks fantastic. I actually really like the underplay field. I know a lot of people have complained about the flippers being white. That's something that I would love them to patch or change, but it doesn't. Once you get used to it, it's not that big a deal. But even my wife mentioned that. She's like, why are those flippers there and I can't use them? So that's a thing. Oh. Darn it. Will the packs I bought from the OG transfer to no, they will not, Vanook. So the HD games that you bought on the original HD system do not work on the HDP, sadly. You will have to repurchase those games. Hopefully you could do it through a week 1 deal or a sale, like now would be the time to do it. When they're 70% off, it's much easier to swallow that price, if you will. But yeah, absolutely. RTX Atgames sent that to you for review, right? Yes, they are. Are they letting me keep it? No, this is a loaner. I've been told this is a loaner. So I'm going to review it. I'm going to take it through its paces, and then I'll be putting it back in the box and shipping it back. So, unless I can convince them to let me keep it long enough to look at the Zen tables, and then that would be awesome. There's a lot more testing that I can do, certainly. But yeah, it's up to them. I've got space for it, and I think I can provide them with information about, you know, games, because I play a lot of these games that are coming out on Steam and on Switch and stuff like that, so I'm a pretty good gauge of what they should be like before they come to Atgames, so we'll see. But I thought it was awesome that they gave me this opportunity to review it. I've never done a review of a system, so I probably should do that for the Micro too, because I love that little thing. But yeah, that's the idea. So what do you think of Turtles? I mean, this is a great game, man. If I can settle this ball down, I'll start a mode. There we go. Whoops, that's just locked. So when you fill out the turtle letters on the bottom, it actually allows you to lock the ball.
Mutant Mayhem.
Okay, so Mutant Mayhem, I love this mode. So these
Balls 3 times.
2 captured balls, Bebop and Rocksteady, and that's what you gotta hit. Or lose the ball immediately.
Close call, but we're back in it.
Whoops. Come on. Settle down, ball. Luckily, the modes are not timed. Only the... Ah. Nope, can't save that one. The modes are not timed. Only... Well, one of them is timed, but most of them are not timed. But these side modes are timed. So they are only good for 60 seconds, I think. Something like that. Maybe 90 seconds. Skill shot.
Perfect form. Katana combo.
Whoa. If you lose your shell shield, you can hit it around the orbits to hit the spinner to regain that.
Combo.
So this spinner over here, if I can hit it, which apparently I can't. Get over there.
Katana combo. Sharp moves. Twin side combo.
Ah, keep missing the shot I want to hit.
Full staff combo. Impressive work. Nunchaku combo.
No! Kickback.
Ball safe. Keep fighting.
Very cool with the system and theming. Yeah, I think so too.
Boogie in progress.
It's a really good IP. I'm really excited for this one because it's... I mean, Turtles has had a lot of iterations over time. So, I mean, if you missed it in '84, you probably caught it again in the late '80s, early '90s, 2000s, 2010s. Like, Turtles just keep coming back. I know just recently they were going to have a Last Ronin movie, which is kind of dark, which is a story about Raphael kind of going alone. That got canned apparently, and they're apparently going to do another live action one. So they've decided they want to expand it and go back to another live action movie. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is still alive and well today. Pretty cool.
Shell shield is activated.
Whoops. I was trying to hit Shredder.
Two.
Hitting Shredder in this is pretty awesome, I gotta say. I know Papa Brad actually said it best. Shredder sitting there is kind of like a Champion's Pub. Like he's just kind of this central character that you get to hit and bash, and it's kind of cool. Doink.
Foot soldier frenzy.
Okay.
Hit the flashing foot soldier.
I like to go down to the lower playfield for this. So this is Foot Soldier Frenzy. Oh no! I need to hit 5 of them, and I only hit 2 or 3, I think, down there. So you don't have to go down to the lower playfield for this mode, but I like to. You can actually hit these purple spot targets at the ramps too. I keep missing and hitting ramps as opposed to... Darn it. There, we'll just go down here again. There we go. Completed.
Clear for now.
20 million. And because I completed that mode, I get to go down there again for a mission complete mode. So we're going to nudge this over, and then we're going to take this shot again to go down there. Here comes the ball. Ah, 3.2 million.
Lock is lit.
Okay, so lock is lit, which is telling me that Shredder, if I hit Shredder, it'll lock the ball. Oh, come on. Nope, not saving that.
Game over.
Game over.
Game on.
So yeah, that is Ninja Turtles. If you've never seen it, it's awesome. I love it. Still haven't seen those two Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. Dennis B, you're missing out, man. They're so good. The first one in particular, when they're going up the elevator. Dude, you need to go to YouTube right now. You could go away from this channel. Just go to YouTube. Type in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle elevator scene. You're going to crack up. It is awesome, Dennis B. Go do it immediately. It's awesome. Is there a technical reason why the original HD tables don't transfer? They're both 1080p. Yes, they're both 1080p. Is there a reason? I don't know. The reason I would think is because it's a different hardware. So, but that's a loose theory, honestly. I don't know of a good reason why they did that. I would have loved it if they had transferred over. It makes sense that they would have transferred over. You can't even use the 4K games that you bought on the 4K to work on the 1080p because those are 4K, but it's the same chip. So yeah, there's like conversion issues or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's disappointing. I mean, for me, I had every single HD table they made at the time. When I bought them all, I spent like $200. And I had like 130 games at the time is all we had. And I bought every single one of them. The real reason money. Dennis B, you just laid it out super easy. But yeah, I spent like $200. I had all 130 games. And then I financed the 4KP because I wanted that. And I was like, not a single game transferred. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So first of all, I lost my Gottlieb games, which were free with the system. So I had to buy those for the first time. And then I had to re-buy all of the Zaccaria games on the 4KP. So yes, absolutely brutal. You are not kidding. That was tough. That was tough to swallow. But once I did it, I mean, I'm never going to have to do it again. Which is funny because I actually did do it again because I bought them on the micro too in many cases. So this guy here, I bought them on this too, a lot of them. So there's that. But yeah, so we're approaching 2 hours. Can you believe this? This is beautiful. This is a great Saturday for this. It's super cold out. I have to go do the leaves again. I feel like I've done leaves so many times, but I got to do leaves again. And I have to do the review for the HDP today. So if there's anything you guys want to know specifically about the HDP during a review, let me know in the comments so that I can make sure to address that. I'm going to address all kinds of things about conversion and panels and size of panels and everything I can possibly think of. I'm not going to do an installation video. They've already had some really good installation videos. My installation was like 30 minutes. It was super easy out of the box. One thing I will say about the installation, stupid simple. It was all packed in one box, super clean. I had no damage to the machine at all. Everything worked out of the box. I didn't have any flippers not working. The packing was perfect. Like, everything was absolutely pristine when I got it. So that was a plus. So, but yes, if there's a particular thing that you want to know about with the HDP, as far as a review goes, let me know and I will figure it out. And make sure to include it. So I'll even credit you. So if there's something in particular you wanted to know that I wasn't thinking of, I'll definitely credit you on that too. Gotta balance. Billy Woods Mods, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Oh, I looked away and that's what you get.
Would love to know if the flipper buttons are the same or similar quality of HD versus 4K. Good question, Dennis B. And I will tell you this. When I go from side to side from the 4KP to the HDP, I think the flippers are better on the HDP, but I think the exciters are better too. And I'm still waiting for confirmation on that. I wanted to know if they're the same make and model, or if they're in different size, or if they're in a different location. The exciters on the HDP seem to be better to me. So, and I've already confirmed that the DMD is better. One thing that you will know, the back glass, you can't really see it here because I've got it blown up. The back glass is considerably smaller. I think it's only 18 inches versus 24 inches in the 4KP, but it is the exact same size as the Micro's playfield. So if you knew that, it's kind of interesting. So the back glass is the exact same panel as it is in the Micro. So that's kind of cool. Great show, sir. Thank you very much. Billy Woods Mods. Love you, man. We'll see you next time. You only need one ball for greatness. I'll give you one on the way out. So, personally, I'd love to hear your tear it apart so we can see the innards. I got some pictures of the innards, which I'll include in the review. So, I may have to take the control panel off. That is something I may want to do beforehand, just to kind of confirm what I'm suggesting with the exciters. But, yes, sir. That is going to be a question for sure. I'm pretty happy with the game I did for Killer Instinct for now, so I'm not going to play that again. So if you missed out on Killer Instinct, I apologize. You know, I'm going to probably take a flyer on that one for the day. I was pretty happy with that. I think I had a personal best on that. So play a little bit of Rainbow Islands, and I might go back to Green Eggs and Ham just for a few minutes, just to see how I can do a little better on that. But I got a reasonable score on this. We'll play one more game of this. I'll play one more of Green Eggs and Ham, and then we'll give you the rest of your day back. Get over there, thank you. Come on. Don't you dare. Come on, hit the darn coin, man. Hit the darn thing. Still missed it. How many times am I gonna hit that center and not hit that darn coin? There we go. Now I got the double score, and I flipped my coins to 2 instead of 1, so it'll make it a little easier. There we go. There we go. Now we're pumping that score up. Cool. Now we're maxed out. Not gonna save that one. Enjoyed the stream, dude. Off to do my leaves now. Okay, man. Power up to you, Buffy. Have fun with that. Leaves suck, man. They suck. They're so bad. They're dusty and dirty, and they always give me allergies. Oh, look at that game. That was quick. Oh, jeez. Whatever. I had a good game before. I will say this D-pad, being able to be... You're kind of hands-free when you're... It's going to be really awesome to have this D-pad when I play Totan and Getaway. The fact that I can shift gears without taking my hands off the flipper buttons is going to be awesome. So that is going to be something that I'm really excited for. Quick reference guide. What is it? Oh, okay, yeah. And then you got to go into it for the play. So, bah, leaves, bah, more V-pin. Yes. Right? I know, Beamy. You're not wrong, man. I'd rather play this all day long. So... This office of mine has become a pinball haven. Between the HDP, the 4KP, then I have the X Arcade with the MetaQuest 3, so I can play VR, and then I have the Micro, and then I have my little arcade, vertical arcade in the background, which I could technically play pinball on. So So yeah, if I mean this is a 1080p display, but if you're looking at these, I mean they're jaggy. They're not. It's not perfectly clean. This one's probably cleaner than most, but you can see the jaggies here. Like, but you gotta really be nitpicky, man. Like if you're, I mean you're really looking hard, you're gonna see jaggies. Like this here, these circles are not quite circles. You could see the cuts of them. You could see you could see them here. I mean, it is what it is. It's a 1080p display that's blown up to 32 inches, right? And you're less than 2 feet away from this thing. Like, you're gonna see jaggies. It's just a matter of fact. But I think it looks fantastic. It's a fast panel. These are all 60 FPS games. I mean, and look at the dynamic lighting that you see as that ball goes around the orbit. These Magic Pixel games in particular look fantastic. So the Zen tables do not share that. They don't have a ton of dynamic lighting. They're more static lighting and stuff, but they have a lot more going on too. So doink. Oh, I thought they hit the center post. If there's anything you guys want to see about the interface of the HDP before we cut out, I can show you that too. Oh, almost say that one. You prefer lower fidelity and locked FPS, honestly. Yeah, for the 4KP, the Magic Pixel games are perfect as far as latency and FPS. And really for FPS, I think they're perfect on the 4K as well. What you start to have on the 4KP is latency. So that's the thing that suffers. When you hit the button is not translated exactly when you get the flip. So it's still 60 FPS, but your reaction time is not able to keep up. And so the HDP is going to allow them to have more headroom on the processing side. And theoretically, the games will perform better. So, is the tilted menu the same on the 4KP? Tilted menu. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Rocket Magnet. Oh, the tiled menu. Yes, it is. So it is here, and I'll show that in here in a minute too. Well, here. Who cares? Nobody wants to see green eggs and ham anymore anyway. If I want a life, like, I go to the local pinball place, right? I mean, I totally get that. So here is what it looks like, Rocket Magnet. So there's the tiles. If you go to the App Store, I mean, it's the same as, this is the tiled. It's just got the theming's a little different at the bottom here, obviously. It's not just plain gray. And if you go to your settings, so there's the settings theming. So that's a little bit different. Has that, like, it still has that kind of that graffiti brick look to it. Pretty cool. It's got the same features. You're still looking at the same table, pinball table features. They're all the same here. Nothing new there. Trying to think if there's anything I've seen that is different. Here's the UI. The one thing I will say that I'm not going to do it, but I did a short the other day showing all the Pinball Net games. I had the background audio on, and I got a copyright strike, believe it or not. Apparently, it's supposed to be free music that they used, but I got a copyright strike on it. So I had to tell them, like, hey, I just used this, and I got a copyright strike on that video. So I don't know what that was about. Pretty funny. So advanced features, you still have OTG, and you can still get OTG, and you can enable these. You have to pay for them, of course, but they're an option. I do not have a flash drive X in here, so because I'm not going to have this system very long. You still have your friends list, so this is still a thing. They could have taken it out, but it's still here, which suggests maybe they'll do something with it at some point. Good afternoon, dudes. RTX, can't you drop a video splitter and capture card into the 4KP? Should be easy enough. No, not that I've been able to. I don't know anybody's been able to do that. We can't get any video out from any of these for direct feeds. So I would love if that was the case, Java, but I don't think so, man. I mean, you could do it probably through hardware, but maybe by getting in the machine, cutting some cords, and doing an HDMI splitter from the control panel to the playfield. I mean, you could probably mod it that way, but there's no nice, clean, easy way to do it, no. So, I'm hoping they do something with Friends List at some point. So that would be really awesome. But no, we haven't seen anything yet. Potential friends. I love that. I love that term, potential friends. I think that's pretty funny. Search for friends. You have no friends. So, yeah, a lot of stuff here. Sound effects settings. Obviously, they're here, but they're not. There's nothing connected, so it recognizes there's no sound effects kit. So there's stuff like that. But yeah, that is the HDP. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, man. It was a lot of fun. Totally different system. It plays amazingly well. I'm going to try to do this review today. I don't know if it'll get posted today or not. I may have to do some editing because I'm dealing with external and gameplay. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to cover. But thank you guys for stopping by on a Saturday. I appreciate all of you taking the time. Go do your leaves. Go do those things that you're supposed to do. Go do those honeydews. And I appreciate you. You only need one ball for greatness. Keep plunging. And we'll see you on the leaderboards, guys. See ya.